What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Swagged out, MTS style. This is an email I'm going to read anonymously. Anonymous. Because this is more than a fitness channel. Like, why would you do a separate? I had a separate political channel. I had a separate business channel. At the end of the day, I'm not fucking touching politics. So as far as I'll go, say I am a libertarian and I believe libertarian beliefs. And you'll see that in a lot of what I say pertaining to supplements. However, I refuse to have a channel that is strictly fitness related because frankly, it doesn't interest me. How many times I'll roll in a Mike or Sheed or Rich Homie Sean or any of my boys and we talk about training? Never. Bodybuilders and fitness people are much more, there's much more to us than just fitness. And this is an email from my a good friend, not a good friend, but a follower, a subscriber, whatever. And I'm going to answer it here on this channel anonymously. Dear Mark, I want to get your take on the situation I've been in for almost 2 years now. My wife and I got married only about 7 months ago, and daily I debate on whether or not I made the wrong choice. I have a son from a prior relationship that wasn't planned. She got pregnant after 3 months of us dating, and he just turned 4. So, okay. He and his ex tried to keep a good friendly relationship for his son's sake and do joint birthdays, holidays, etc. until his new wife came along. She now says it's unacceptable. They've been married for 7 months. It's unacceptable for my ex and myself to do these things together, even when as far as stopping my FaceTime and phone calls with him because she claims my ex would try to talk to me about things not relevant to my son. Nothing promiscuous, more along the lines of how was your day? She regularly goes through my phone, and if I respond to a text picture of my son with something like, thanks for the picture, it's apparently not a necessary response according to my wife. It's gotten so bad that my entire family and all my friends can't stand her anymore, so I haven't seen my friends in over a year, most who I've known for about 20 years. My ex is also close to my family, so she attends some family functions, which I don't get to go to. I know you're busy now, but if you ever get the time to respond, I would appreciate it because I'm not sure which way to go now. I know I'm supposed to defend my wife from everyone, but how do you do that when deep down you feel like you're defending something that is wrong? Sincerely, Anonymous. I'll tell you what, man, the American judicial system is extremely fucked up when it comes to male rights. In any situation concerning divorce or anything. I know I might get some hate for saying that, but I also think on the flip side, there are a lot of deadbeat dads who just need to have their ass kicked. And my friend, you are turning into a fucking deadbeat dad. I appreciate the fact that you're trying to get it on, that you're trying to make it work, that you're trying to be a good dad to your son, that you're trying to stay in contact. But to let this new wife, look, you say you take those vows, right? To have and to hold till death do us part and all that bullshit, right? You fucking say it. And by the way, the government should have nothing to do with marriage. It should be an issue between man and woman and their church. There's no reason that I should get a tax cut for fucking getting married. That's fucking stupid. Marriage should be between a man and a woman in church and state. You don't need a justice of the peace or the fucking state to tell you that you have to stay together forever. And if you're like, well, if I'm on my deathbed and blah, blah, get a fucking power of attorney. POA handles all that shit. Just shut the fuck up. Marriage has no business being involved in the government realm anyway. See, I'm a libertarian, motherfuckers. Okay, check it out. While you did take those vows, okay, there is one thing more important than your wife. That's your son. That's your fucking child. That's the fruit of your fucking loin, man. That's your namesake. That's your genetics. That kid came from your balls. A man's duty as a man is, if he does have children, is to take care of them. Whether your marriage didn't work, it's none of my business. Whether your marriage didn't work, your kid doesn't give a fuck. All he wants to know is, where's my daddy? And this new woman, she's an evil bitch. If she married you and can't trust you to have a relationship with your child, she's not the one. Hell, I'd run as far away from her as possible if she is impeding your relationship with your kid. Also realize I don't see anybody having kids with her. Once you have kids with her, you're fucking stuck. Since you really have nothing vested, you've only been married 7 months, count your losses, give her half, and fucking run. Because once you have kids, I know I say it's not a game, but the fucking game has changed. The game has changed. Then you brought in more kids into this world, and chances are this shit ain't gonna last. You gotta count your losses right now. What I would do, and I'm not an expert at this at all, okay? But you ask my opinion, and I know I have friends who aren't experts at things, but I ask their opinion because it's just another bro giving their opinion. What I would do, because it's your job to be a father, say, look, you got to sit down with a new wife. Look, I'm going to talk to my son. I'm going to FaceTime my son. I'm not banging my ex. I don't give a fuck about my ex. I don't fuck with her, okay? I don't fuck with, you. I can't stop. You little stupid ass. I can't stop. You need to tell her that you're going to be a part of your kids' lives. And to do that, you have to be cordial, and you have to speak and correspond with your ex. And if she cannot handle that, take all your shit and get the fuck out of there and be a part of your child's life. I'll tell you what, you know, you get married to someone or you're with somebody, that's somebody you're with that you chose, right? You have a child. When you bring a kid into the world, it's such a freaking huge responsibility. You know, I remember with Cammie, and it was when we first started my old company, every day I lived in fear of not being able to provide for my child because it was that big of a deal. And those who know me personally, Mike Rashid, Rich Homie Sean, Big J, my partner Chad, they know the extent I will go to protect and provide for my children. There's nothing I wouldn't do. And you're letting this woman who you have no genetic relationship to, unless of course you're from West Virginia, then incest is all right. Just kidding. Sorry, West Virginia. You brought it on yourselves, man. Some shit might have happened in the past. I don't know, but the rumor's there. Take care of your kids, man. And if she can't deal with that, I told that bitch, don't give a fuck about her man's hoe. Get her the fuck out of there. I can't believe this question's even being asked. Kids over everything. Once you bring them into this world, that's what you live for. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Check out our new content site. It's live. Content.tigerfitness.com. Content.tigerfitness.com. That's not a game.